My name's Craig Sanders. I'm with AVEVA, but it's not about me, it's about you. So let's continue on. And more. Ann is an industry principal in power utilities and infrastructure industry segment at AVEVA. She has been with the company for 19 years, oh my, and came from the OSI Soft Pi business. Prior to joining OSI Soft, she's worked for an electric utility company in California for extensive years. Please help me welcome Ann Moore.
Thank you. Yeah, so today, you see my topic. I'm going to talk about a lot of things, a little bit, but don't worry, it's all connected. Okay, so data, Pi, AI, some use cases, connect, of course, and then the community, yeah. So before I start, how many of you heard about Pi? Pi, oh, historian, oh, okay, great. How many of you actually use Pi? Raise your hand, including myself. Okay, great. So talk about data, right? So yeah, 73%. You see all these waste, right? Unutilized, under or unleveraged. So it's really sad to see that the statistics. And then another thing is 76%, no value, right? Can't understand. So we see data, and then you have to bring the value. So yeah, so this is very important. And another thing is to connect the people to the data, right? So, a lot of organization, and so we see that digital platform, digital transformation is inevitable in order to grow, right? To grow the company. Of course, this morning we see the challenges. So, data integration is the key. And also, we just mentioned that you have to bring the value out of data. So we see a lot of customers, sometimes you probably remember this pyramid. So from data, information, knowledge, and the top is wisdom, right? Intelligence. So this, the bottom line is to bring the value. So now we focus on the data. So you see AVEVA, right? We have this design, build, operate, and optimize. And we have an engineering side, ET, engineering technology. We have OT, operations technology. Of course, we integrate with IT. So today my talk is focused on operation information management. And it's the good old Pi system. So this is a Pi. So what is Pi? If you've never heard of Pi, very easy. So OSI Soft, over 40 years. So a lot of industry, they've been using Pi, traditionally known as the historian, Pi historian. But of course, now become this industrial standard data management platform. So over 40 years, only one product. So very open, flexible, collecting data. All kinds of data sources, all different frequency, sub-second, 2 seconds, 50 minutes, 1 minute, doesn't matter, any data sources. We have an interface, we collect data, we store data, we organize data, contextualize data. So not only time series, also contextualize the structure, right? And then we correlate with other data sources, deliver data visualization, reporting, and to anyone, anywhere, and to any time that needs the data. But over the years, our customers say, hey, what's the modern, what's the next step, right? We have this on-premise Pi, so what is the Pi data infrastructure? So now you see, now it's the next level from Pi system to Pi, we call Pi DI, Pi data infrastructure. Actually, you see the right-hand side, from edge to the site, to the plant, and now to the cloud, right? From the bottom up, collecting data, from the edge data store, it's a lot of edge IoT devices, and the good old Pi system. And then now you see from now on, if you see the yellow, means part of connect. Yellow, connect. Yeah, connect data services, I'm going to explain that. So it's an end-to-end. Okay. So this is a hybrid, I just mentioned that. From edge to the site to each individual plant, now to this cloud base is actually a community. So collecting data, so all this yellow, that's part of a connect. You can see, do all kinds of stuff, the latest, AI, ML. And then on the right-hand side, internally, you can share data, and also externally. So this flexible, right, and fast deployable, scalable, and expandable, the hybrid data infrastructure, not only to help you solve your existing challenges, also we help the customer to face the future, regulatory requirement, any new initiative. So this is a very flexible infrastructure. Okay, so now connect. So today, this morning, we heard a lot about connect. So I'm going to focus 5 components, right? The middle 3. So I'm going to explain to you very high level what exactly in connect. Of course, data sources, at the bottom, on the top, you can open up all the possibilities, opportunities, right? All the different applications. So it's all cloud-based. It's a platform, it's a cloud-neutral platform. That's why we don't use a purple anymore. We have a new, and then we don't call AVEVA Connect. It's just Connect, because we wanted this to be an open platform for everyone, for partner, for marketplace, everyone, as part of this Connect platform. Okay, so 3 components. I'm going to do one at a time. Number 1, of course, data store. It's called Connect Data Services. If you're familiar with the OSIsoft, the old terminology, the cloud-based, we call OCS, OSIsoft Cloud Services. And then AVEVA, we changed to AVEVA Data Hub, ADH. Don't worry, it's the same. Now we call Connect Data Services, right? So industrial data from edge to site, PI data, non-PI data, and then yellow, remember, this is all in Connect. And then third party on the right-hand side. So I want to tell you the differences. This is a data services. What's the difference in the PI? So PI is a tag, right? Data stream per measurement, timestamp value. But this Connect Data Services, we call a sequential data store. The technology is different. It's a complex string. For example, you have one data string, right? But you can have a multiple measurements. So this morning you mentioned you can have, say, for example, this type. It's you can have longitude, latitude, and you can have pressure, temperature, and even any measurement, right, associated with this type of data stream. It's a complex data stream. And also we have an event, it's a data stream. So it's a different, much powerful than, different than the PI. So one measurement per text. So now the next, very brief, visualization. And it's a self-service, of course. So PI, we have a PI vision. But Connect, we have this visualization. It's called Connect Visualization. Of course, self-service. We also have a new coming. It's called Predefine the dashboard. So you're going to see the outside during the expo. Okay. And interesting enough, the generated AI, this morning we saw the AI, it's called assistant, right? Industrial AI assistant. It's actually part of visualization. So I have a lot of customers. So you have all the Connect data services data, right? You can do I call the Y query, ad hoc Y query to your data. And not just to Connect data service data. This morning we also heard about other data sources, right? So all correlate and then to let you do the query. So you can do a chat GPT-like. So we have a lot of customers say, hey, I'm already using Pi for this. I'm good at the data link reporting, so I can do a query. Pi you can use you can treat it as the SQL, right? The data, you can do a query, treat it as a relational database. You can query the data, writing the code. But this is no code, right? No coding. And then now we have a lot of people, they don't want to do a report. They don't want to generate the report, looking at the report. They just want to say, hey, I'll give you the question, and then you give me the answer. So that's why this is a very, I see tremendous potential, to look at what exactly your data is telling you. Okay. So another one, so this is the third component, modeling analytics. So we used to call the advanced analytics. Like a Pi, we have this AF, right, as a framework, and then Pi analyses and notification, and we also have an event frame. It's all part of this analytics capability tools. But this is in Connect. Okay, now we call Connect modeling and analytics. So it's a self-service, no code. So also with AI, ML, integration process. So if you look at the middle, right? So we have a good old Pi server, Pi data, and then through this agent, Connect agent, so seamlessly, and then you can export or export the data to the Connect data services. And after that, you open all this possibility, ML, AI. And then the good thing is the result. Say you do a forecasting, you do a prediction. The result, you can, bidirectional, you can come back to your Pi server, and then you can use the Pi Vision to visualize. So it's all this loop, right? Pi data, send it there, doing what's supposed to do, and then come back. So this is a very, very, open up all these opportunities. So, and then we have a lot of customer Pi data doing, using some data lake or other, third party, this data warehouse. So what's the difference, right? Why do I need to use Connect data services? Because I'll tell you, this is a seamlessly, integration. Say if you have a backfill data, sometimes you do a back calculation, right? You go back to change, re-update all your historical data. Guess what? You don't have to copy. If you have a data lake, you have to copy all the data to data lake and do other ML, AI. This is automatically, seamlessly, automatic. Every time you change something, automatically, for data scientists, for any other base application. Okay, so now complete the picture. Pi, DI, and then Connect, and then to see other data lake, AI, ML, so all these analytics. So I came from the power industry, so I use this example. So this is really the utility, power utility is really involving all different stuff, So we already own, end-to-end, say from generation, renewable, transmission, distribution, to meter, to all the way to behind the meter. We call DER, distribute the energy resources. Your rooftop solar, your EV, your battery, all this EV charging, station. So all these type of data on the left-hand side, sometimes in Pi, sometimes not in Pi, right? So other, edge devices we call grid edge. So it doesn't matter, coming to the Connect, and you can correlate all the data and doing, so on the top, you see those three major components, and then you can do all these good things, And now talking about Connect, right? It's all connected, so infrastructure. So earlier I mentioned the power, right? So energy, you see the smart city, water, wastewater, and transportation, facility. It's all this industrial connected infrastructure. It's a really, it's a good connect. Is this a community? Yeah, for one of the great use cases I'm going to mention is a data sharing. Yeah. So data exchange, data sharing, and data correlation. Everyone participate this connect community. So I'm going to use some example. Now AI, we talk about AI, right? So see, this is from Poland General. So they are, in June, we actually host a utility executive summit. We invite all our customer executive coming together, actually Napa, Sonoma, Hillsborough. And then everyone sharing their challenges, their vision, their direction, where they are today, and where the industry going next. Yes, all about utility getting together, executive. So this is Poland General. So look at this. Digitalization actually is so yesterday. I mean, till today. But now, after that, after today, after now, and the next is AI. So AI is real, it's coming. Yeah, especially electricity, yeah, the power industry. And then PGE, Poland General, also showed this one. So you see the wave 3, that's AI. Data center, right? So you have this semiconductor, all the business. You look at their electricity usage. So we have a lot of customers, say Texas, they want to build a lot of data center. There's no capacity. They use tons of, years ago was the crypto, right? Crypto, they build this. So it's really, AI now is driving the growth. So electricity is very, I'm sure, water, all this infrastructure related. So we have to, the aging infrastructure, we have to really improve. But talking about AI, right, data actually is the #1 challenges, data issue. Earlier we talked about silo, right, data integration. But a lot of 40 years, we try to solve a lot of data challenges. Data quality, right? Garbage in, garbage out. You do the AI, but you don't have a good quality data, you can't trust the result. So data quality, data integrity, data governance, data security, it's all surround the data. So data is really a foundation for us to do any AI technology. So we're glad we're in this data business. So talking about data, this is water. So today we have a lot of water, right? Yeah, industry. So so this is also related to the survey, right? This climate change is real. A lot of water-related the damage. So look at this cost of the damages. That's a lot, right? Water and another infrastructure, electricity. The wildfire on the other side, wildfire. So this is also came from the Utility Executive Summit, SDGME. And then if you look at this chart, right, used to be once a decade catastrophic the damage, right? But now the wildfire, not just every year, multiple times a year. And you see the burn, the acres. Yeah. The damage getting more and more, and then it just costs a lot of money. So all the utility trying to come out with the new technology. So I'm showing you another one, SoCal and now the Northern California, PG&E. PG&E also share. So if you look at their climatic weather data, they have 30 years. So they open up for the research, for the, all these, the group, university, they try to study. So now AI, I asked a lot of utility, right? #1 is how can I use AI to prevent the wildfire or prevent the climate change impact or to mitigate the damage, right? So this is a very good application topic. So of course, all different data sources together, right? And then you have to come out with a prediction. So this is another one they call CAVA. CAVA also, so to answer all these questions, it's not easy, yeah. So we rely on the technology. We used to say data-driven decision-making. And then we came a few years ago and said analytics-driven decision-making. Now we heard the AI-driven decision-making, more of AI-driven. Yeah, tell me, prediction and then the forecasting. We need the better forecasting, more accurate, so we can trust it. So now we see this all community. We call end-to-end energy supply chain. And this is an ecosystem community. So we have a custom, the entire North America, this we call ISO, Independent System Operator, manage all the grid and the market, right, energy market. They all use Pi, they all are customer. Most of the majority of all the utility, electric utility, they're also using Pi. And then now this is a community. Now we come out with a connect, right? So everyone, now the trend is everyone want to access data, not just your data, other people's data can help them. And another thing is the data volume is growing tremendous, exponentially. We heard the Southern California, one utility told us they're behind the meter, distribute the energy resources. Within 10 years, the data volume measurement, hundreds of million, just the raw data measurement. So you can imagine. And then we have analytics company, third party, we have a customer, we have a charging, and we have vehicle manufacturing. If you are one of the major electric vehicle, you own a lot of valuable data, right? The data ownership, that's an issue. But those data, utility, do they want to have those data? Of course, especially EV. PG&E has over 1,000 those electric vehicle. It's a bi-directional, like a F-150 Lightning. They can generate the power back to the grid. So this is a really utility. Hey, I want to have those data. So, and then we have an aggregator, which is like a hub, aggregate those, and to supply to the utility. So this is one of the connect. One of the, I just mentioned the partnership, right? We have partners and provide the services. So this is in the marketplace. Say if you are a commercial industrial customer, so I'm manufacturing or large industrial facility. So I have a Pi data, and I also have a facility. I have all the meter and power meter data. So that's okay. You just put in the connect, right away you use this data services. And then they right away you can generate this CO2 emission, the reporting, tracking, sustainability. So really it's a part of this sustainability, the marketplace for in the connect. And if you're a utility, think about it. Do you want those data? Because right now, one of the largest healthcare provider using this services, and they have 90 hospital, 900 clinical building offices, medical offices, and they have 200 PV and average 400 kilowatt, and they have a fuel cell, they have a cogen, they have 2,000 plus electric vehicle. So utility, do they want those data? Of course, those are, right now I don't have any visibility. I want those data. If I have excessive power, say solar, right? Can you imagine, I can send you a signal, you can charge this healthcare provider, they can charge their electric vehicle for free. So, and then they also want to control your thermostat. But anyway, so it's all real time. AVEVA, Right, so this is example. Eat your own dog food. Do we use, of course, we use our Connect, and then Connect data services. We have 50 plus global, all the office building. Right now, 20 is already connected. All the facility, meter, power, for our own sustainability tracking. Yeah, and then, of course, we want to be the leading edge, and we want to use this technology, and then we want to improve our sustainability goal. So it's all part of this AVEVA, the connected infrastructure. Yeah. So water, electric, all the way to transportation, transport. Now go back to this. That's, too fast. That's why we are here, right? Energy, no matter what industry you're coming from, yeah, this is join the partnership, collaborate, and AVEVA, we are here to help you. This is called Connect end-to-end the value chain with all part of this community. Thank you. That's all I have today. Thank you.